All right. If I had a black van. Welcome to one of my favorite movies we're going to watch tonight. Well, one of the favorite movies we're going to watch on this stream. About 2 years ago, roughly, I would randomly do I think it was before I was doing the regular YouTube thing. I think I would just randomly do Facebook streams, live streams. And this movie just caught my attention. It was uploaded random. It was uploaded by Rick Klein of the Museum of Classic Chicago Television. Check out his YouTube page. You could just type in Fuzzy Memories. It'll come up in the search. And we watched it, and we just had a shitload of fun because it was like the ideal type of movies I love to watch on these streams, because not only was the movie itself fun to riff on, but it came with the actual period correct commercials. You know, this movie debuted in September 25th, 1979, and it's the period correct commercials. So anyways, we'll give a quick synopsis of this movie here. The movie is actually called Deathcar on the Freeway. You're going to find, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you'll find out quickly why we call it Fiddler on the Freeway. It's a 1979 American made-for-television crime thriller starring Shelley Hack, and a plot similar to, I'm reading off the Wikipedia page. It's a plot similar to Steven Spielberg's Duel. Tells the story of an unseen driver who is dubbed the Freeway Fiddler. And it's got a whole bunch of TV veterans from the time. George Hamilton, Frank Gorshin, Peter Graves, Dinah Shore, Harriet Nelson, Barbara Rush, and Abe Vigoda, who's in it for like a whole 30 seconds. He's like, "Where's my check?" Director Hal Needham appears in a supporting role. The face of the driver is never shown, which I found to be the most disappointing part of the movie. And none of the stunt drivers who acted him out are credited for the role of the Freeway Fiddler. Even better, it first aired on CBS TV on September 25th, 1979. And then if we let me change screens here. Rick is very meticulous on his descriptions here. He types out like every commercial that plays, everything that happens here. It's pretty detailed if you ever want to go really read this. But I love his description here. This film about a psychotic using his van to kill unsuspecting women on the freeway starred Shelley Hack. This as she was about to replace Kate Jackson's role on Charlie's Angels, and was directed by Hal Needham in between installments of Smokey and the Bandit and Cannonball Run. So that's pretty much all you need to know. Yeah, Sid Haig's in this one. Yeah, you're right. And he's not credited in here on the wiki page. Also, Edward James Olmos is on here. I forgot about that guy. Is he? Oh man, I don't know if I can find the shit. I have the picture. It's in our plump shots. It's on our little collage that I play. But I was trying. I'm quickly scrolling. If I don't see it, we'll just go to the fucking movie here. Do. Apparently, I didn't label it appropriately. But yeah, it's not Edward James Olmos. It's Edward James Almost. Anyway, let's full screen this shit. We'll come across it.
It's 8 o'clock. Have your children done their homework?
No, it's like Goldblum. No, it's actually not Edward James Olmos, but it looks like him. So that's why we said Edward James Almost. Let me know if the audio levels are good. I got my fancy booster here.
On the CBS Tuesday night movie, they call him the Fiddler. His targets, women, alone. He's the Deathcar on the Freeway. Shelley Hack is the young newscaster who tries to stop him.
You need me.
George Hamilton, her ex-husband.
You are scared to death. I might just make it on my own.
With Peter Graves, Dinah Shore, and Abe Vigoda in an explosive story of women in jeopardy.
The Freeway Fiddler has killed 9.
I think that scene they just showed with Abe Vigoda was like half of that's like half of the time that he was in the movie.
9 women and will surely kill again.
Deathcar on the Freeway.
And that's the news. We'll have the weather, sports, and today's stuff.
Arthritis hurts. Even getting dressed can be a painful experience. But one prescription drug, which gives some people relief from this pain, comes from a chemical that's made by my employer, the Phillips
Meth.
Petroleum Company.
Oh.
I like that. It's good to know your company's work helps people. And I take the drug myself. It's what helps me get to work some days.
Phillips Petroleum. Good things for cars. And
Wait, is it for petroleum, for arthritis medication?
the people who drive them.
I didn't pay attention.
It made my leg felt younger, even though I'm not old.
Yeah, these little
This
helpers.
woman has been wearing an unusual pair of pantyhose. One leg of ordinary pantyhose sewed to one leg of sheer energy. Here's what other women said.
Oh, sacrilegious.
The sheer energy leg is an upper, and this one is a downer.
If the right leg was like the left leg, I would have a great pair of legs.
I'd be getting laid right now. I remember that. Does this still come in the egg? All I know is my mom used to give me the eggs. And I used to play with them because it was a giant egg.
It's a great pair of legs.
Some guys never learn. They're still taking it on the chin. Gotcha. Norelco offers the Norelco rotary razor. Not 1 or 2 blades, but 36 blades inside 3 adjustable floating heads and a unique shaving angle for a very close shave without a nick or cut. So say hello to the Norelco rotary razor.
So, yeah. What was that, Vic? What was the name of the guy that owned that? I loved it so much I bought the company.
Say goodbye to.
Same here. Anything plastic and stupid, give it to the boy before you throw it in the trash. Exactly. Yeah, Victor Kayam.
Gotcha.
A great deal of time and...
Oh, God. Can I see the outtakes of this one?
care go into the production of a fine play, just as they go into the making of a fine wine. Paul Masson's Rhine Castle. The taste is smooth, flavorful, delicious. Paul Masson wines taste so good because they're made with such care. What Paul Masson said nearly a century ago is still true today. We will sell no wine before it's time.
There's a new wine by Paul Masson. Oh, man. It just makes me want to play that. It makes me want to play the fucking Orson Welles. Yeah, it's like, it's a classic.
Turn camera.
Marked.
102, take 1.
With overlap, action please. Action also please.
Just do anything?
No, sorry, cut. Yeah, rolling.
102, take 2.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So Paul Masson.
102, take 3.
Best part.
Action please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson.
I never get... You could put... Man, I'll one of these days, man. I don't know if I've ever been Orson Welles drunk. That's seasoned right there.
Inspired by that same French excellence, it's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage.
These poor people here, man, they got to put up with this. They just got to deal with it. They're being pros. I got to hand it to them.
dated. So
they were probably so excited they were going to work with the great Orson Welles, right? And this is what they got. I would have been happy to work with this guy. He could have insulted me all he wanted.
Pour ma sans.
So, anyways. Good screen sluts. I don't know who this first chick he tries to run off the road. I remember this first chick. She was pretty hot. That's all I remember. And I need to stop double-clicking the screen. Another very underutilized actor in this movie. I mean, you know, we had the theory that Frank Gorshin was the Fiddler, you know, because he played the Riddler, and he just, you know, now he's the Fiddler. But we were not so fortunate. Where's my check?
Hi, Becky.
Hi.
Fiddle with regular?
Oh, wait a minute, Jim. Darn it, I should have cashed a check. Okay, how far can I get on $1.50's worth?
How far you
Depends on what you... Yeah, never mind.
going?
Van Nuys?
Should be okay.
How much did she say? $1.50? What, I mean, this was like 1979. Wasn't the gas crisis still going on? But she is driving a little Honda, though. He's pissing in her tank.
$1.50. Always working.
Yeah, doing a Barnaby Jones.
In Van Nuys?
Well, I play the cashier at a movie theater. I'm the first victim.
You about to get fiddled, bitch.
Sounds good. Anything in it for a Robert Redford type who also sings and dances and just did a big commercial?
Oh, yeah? That's great. When's it coming out?
Sometime next month.
Money, money. I'll watch for it.
Hey, Davidson's Furniture Outlet. I'm the intestinal waterbed.
Put my dick in it. William Wood. Bill Wood. Hit it. Hit it. I'm catching the reference now that it's been pointed out to me.
Lot.
Come on, honey. And that car was fucking tiny. I'd run her off the road in a black van.
Uh-oh.
I love when the scriptwriters put multiple characters in a dumb show that happen to be actors. Everyone's an actor, right? Even the guy who pumps your gas. He's all of us. Yeah. Oh, man, she's got that 2-speed fucking roaring. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Let me over!
Uh-oh. Yep, that's a Fiddlin. Ooh, here he goes. Wiping down, he's gonna pop in the Jean-Luc Ponty 8-track here, Mahavishnu. Yeah, they really did spare no expense. Yeah, they really did. Like, it was just total, like, highway noise, which I kind of like. It adds to the ambiance. And then the Fiddler shows up, and they just got, like, full fucking CBS orchestra. Fiddle this bitch. Get her. Get her. Your superior gas mileage won't save you now, lady. That horn slide. Oh shit. Oh, you're okay. Deal with it. These fuckers like, I'd love to help, but I gotta get to work.
Becky, I want you to tell us exactly what happened, and I want you to tell us just in your own words. Now, there's a lot of noise out.
I was going to get a cold pop, and it smelled like somebody was barbecuing
out here, so please speak up.
I still can't believe it. I mean, there was this blue van, and it just came after me, that's all, for no reason.
What do you mean, came after you?
Well, I wanted to get off down at the Van Nuys Boulevard exit, and I'm doing this Barnaby Jones, and I had an 8 o'clock call. Anyway, I tried to get off at the exit, and this van cut me off. I cut in front of him, and he went crazy. I mean, I've never seen anybody drive like that before. And, anyway, He cut me off at the exit, and then he ran me off the road.
Is this a microphone or like a piece of like weather stripping? What the fuck is he holding?
He was trying to kill me. I know he was. I mean, one of those officers over there, he said that if I
she had to get that fucking plug in. Really? Is this what studios use? Just shitty old fucking dial TVs?
needed an angle, I would have been dead.
What makes you think he was trying to kill you?
Well, it was the way he drove. I mean, nobody's ever driven like that. It's like some kind of a...
Imagine like 3 people huddled around like a fucking, what is like a 13-inch screen maybe? Like that was normal back in the day. I remember that. Now it's like, if I ain't got at least a fucking 52-inch, man, I don't even fucking want it.
A wild animal after you. It was a car.
Thank you, Becky.
Oh, Gorshin looking... Is there nothing he does that doesn't look like creepy and suspicious?
This This is Ace Durham on the Ventura Freeway.
Thanks, Paul. You can kill it.
Oh, Ace.
Oh, by the way, Dinah Shore is probably one of my favorite characters. She's a stone cold biatch in this movie. She's a solid gold bitch.
You're so sweet.
I believed her. I don't know. Did you talk to any witnesses? Couple. They weren't much help. They both said that both cars were driving erratically. She says you had to have been there.
Oh, come on, Ace. The girl's in show business. That's probably the biggest piece of film she's ever done in her life. You know, she wasn't too shook up to mention her part in Barnaby Jones.
Yeah, see, she pointed it out.
But what if she's right? But what if she's single?
Get her phone number, Ace.
All right.
Fucking Gorshin, dirty old man.
All right.
Oh, that's not Dinah? Who is that broad? I thought that was Dinah Shore. Which one is Dinah? That like I said, we're hitting the limits of my my knowledge of 70s television stars. She's later. Who is this chick? Because she's awesome. I love her in this movie. She's one of my favorite characters.
You have all the
There's something about it. Oh, Jen. You know, on that dog napping spot last night, I thought your lipstick was just a tad obvious. Just a little lip gloss. It'll be fine.
Oh, I think that's Harriet Nelson. Yeah, I'm looking at the IMDb page, and I'm like clicking on the pictures. I'm like, that might be Harriet Nelson, maybe?
Oh, I hope you don't mind a suggestion from a lady who's been around the corner a couple of times.
No, I don't. Thank you, Rosemary.
Ciao.
Ciao.
So she was like, was she like the, oh, fuck, what's his name? Was she like, so she was on Charlie's Angels towards the end. Was she like the Ted McGinley, like the female Ted McGinley? You know, like after the show's Jump the Shark, or you know the show has Jump the Shark when she appears? Shelley Hack.
KTNS, Channel 3.
Oh, Pauline?
Yes.
Gorskin.
Jen Clausen. Jen Jeffries.
Oh, Jan, hi. When are you going to come back and see it?
Well, sometime soon. Ray around?
Sure, I think so. He's previewing some film for a 6 o'clock newscast. I'll ring for
Thanks.
Oh.
Yep.
Ray, your wife. Question
Is your foot tracing done yet?
mark?
Jan?
You guys getting back together again or what?
Look who called who. Put her on.
Hello, Ray?
Jan, you're not going to believe this. Now, I was just going to call you. I've got Murray flying in with a bucket full of cherry stone steamers, 2 glasses, and a bottle of tequila on ice. I thought we'd stay on the boat tonight, and then we'd sail over to Catalina in the morning. I'll pick you up at 8, all right?
I'm there.
I can't tonight.
George in the perpetual tan. Yeah, he was ahead of the game on the tanning.
They want me to do the dog napping thing again at 11.
That's terrific. I've got to stay here and do the news myself. I'll pick you up at 12.
I can't. Okay?
Sure you can.
Ray, it's too soon.
Too soon? I've been waiting for 3 months. Besides, I miss you, and I don't want to see cherry stones go to waste.
They won't go to waste.
Look, you call me. What is it?
Yeah, remember the automobile special we did for the network?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Do you still have that film?
Oh, I'm sure we do. You want to run it?
Could I? I want to see if I'm right about something.
It's the whiniest. Yeah, he doesn't have like just this, the cool, like, hey, I'm George Hamilton. It's not like, hey, let's get together and fucking have some fun. Come on, honey.
It's no accident, I think, that the women's liberation movement started in this country where the automobile is so accessible. The fact is, the family car has given women the mobility to...
If you think about this is like a 70s incel movie, right? Because the guy, like, targets attractive women because, they probably won't date him because he's a fucking loser, right? Who drives a van. It's like, what do you want, dude?
act on their goals.
Dr. Glass, don't you find that rather ungrateful?
A van with blacked out windows. Good luck there, bro.
No, I don't think so.
There you have it, Ray Jeffries, on location in Los Angeles, KTNS News.
Wow.
Hello. Thank you for sending the film over.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have the bubble window, right? Yeah, and the fucking doesn't have a unicorn airbrushed on the side.
I didn't expect you.
You wearing eyeshadow?
A little.
You never used to wear eyeshadow.
I never used to be in front of a
Who you fucking, girl?
camera.
You find what you're looking for?
It's a little further along, I think. How are the clams?
I'll never tell.
That the automobile offers an acceptable avenue for otherwise pent-up hostilities. But there is evidence that this hostility is on the rise.
Foot bad ass. Yeah, you look fine, Jan. Just terrific. Single life must agree with you.
I feel terrific.
Then have dinner with me. We're still married. I miss you, Jan. I love you.
Why does that sound to me as if you're mainly just trying to maneuver me back into the house again?
Haven't I left you alone for 3 months? Completely alone? Wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because she faces like some sexist like hurdles, you know, because she's a woman in news and it's 1979, you know. I get it. You know, this kind of led into the whole like Marianne Childers arc, right? Because we did this, and then shortly after, like that's when we all fell in love with late 70s, early 80s Marianne Childers.
The snapper's fresh at Antoine's.
Wait,
Let me think about it.
Sure. Can we go back just a second there? Okay.
The snapper's fresh at Antoine's.
Let me think about it.
Sure, as long as you say yes.
In the words of Patrolman Cassidy, we used to have highway courtesy. Today, we have highway rudeness. Consider the experience of a Southern California tennis pro and what...
Yeah, and then Buddy met Janet Davies today, who's, I think, in her 60s now. And still looks really nice. She's a good-looking woman. You know? I mean, she's no Childers, but she's... Back in the day, she was a cutie.
What is probably the nation's most sophisticated freeway system.
This is it.
I was heading north on the Hollywood Freeway, and I realized...
Who were like the blondes, like of Chicago newscasting back then? You had like Childers, you had Carol Marine, wasn't she a blonde? And then you had Janet Davies. There might have been some others.
that I had missed the exit. I was heading back to the club here. There was this black van.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Could you imagine the stories that Janet Davies has of just like behind the camera story? Because she's in her 60s. So she was a newswoman during that era. Oh, the fucking stories. Oh, she was a redhead? Yeah, she was like a strawberry blonde, I want to say. Maybe.
Van in the lane next to me.
She could have been a redhead. I don't know. I don't remember.
So I cut in front of him. You got to cut in front of somebody if you want to get off the freeway. So I cut in front of him, and the next thing I know, all of a sudden, this van is pushing me
look at
from
this guy.
behind so fast that I missed the Victory Boulevard exit. And then he came up alongside me, and he pushed me off the freeway. Just forced me off the freeway.
Fuck
and
off!
My car turned over once, and I was lucky I wasn't killed.
Cut that
And I'm
bitch
sure that's
off!
what he was trying to do. Only because I tried to cut in front of him. And it wasn't as if I didn't signal in time. I never saw anybody.
She told me the whole thing about her getting forced to retirement along with Gian Greco. Yeah, because they used to host the ABC New Year's Eve. Didn't they? Like, literally up until, like, what, last year or the year before? They did the New Year's Eve thing?
They drive like that. Like some kind of a demon. And, I
Firebush.
couldn't see him.
Yeah. That's what they called her down at the station.
But I knew he hated me. Hated me for no reason at all.
Thanks, Paul. You can take it down. I'm finished. Thanks a lot. You still have her name and address on the files, don't you?
Yeah, it's Lynn something or another. What's all this about, anyway?
Yeah, was that like was that just like I wasn't even paying attention. Was that the broadcast footage or was that just like footage they had? Oh, so that's Dinah right there. See, I'm unfamiliar. I forget what Dinah Shore looks like.
A lot of people are in accidents.
Hey, go over there. Yeah.
But you and Becky are the only two I ever heard of who actually felt the other car was trying to kill her.
Believe me, with that maniac.
So that's Dinah Shore. Am I right?
Without a doubt in the world, I have never been so scared in my life. And I've been through major surgery twice.
But you couldn't see him at all?
No,
Not even a little bit?
not worth a damn.
But if he was as close as you say, I wonder...
See, this was the story. Like Shelley Hack is, she's clearly ripping a really hot fart right now. Look at that. She's like the investigative reporter, right? But she really starts breaking the story, but she's a woman. It's like, okay, honey, don't get too far into this story here. All right, you just kind of back off there, honey. Broads don't belong in broadcasting.
Why you couldn't see him?
I don't know. I think maybe he had the kind of glass you can't see through. I mean, it was dark. I really couldn't see inside at all.
It was night?
No, the glass was dark.
One-way glass.
Maybe so.
That's a 74 Monaco. That's the Bluesmobile right there.
Miss Clausen, we appreciate your interest, but I think we're talking about two separate incidents that have no connection.
Lieutenant Haller.
Again, I felt Peter Graves was I wish he had more screen time on this. He didn't give it his all here, but he was, still good though.
I called Becky. They both said positively that van had one-way glass.
But Lynn Bernheimer told the
Look at all these people in the back, like, let's watch the master.
investigating officer the van was black.
But look at the way the two attacks happened.
Attacks is your word, not ours.
In both instances, then, okay? The women were trying to get off the freeway, pulled in front of the van.
A van.
All right, a van. Then proceeded to prevent them from taking the off-ramp they were headed for, and then went on to force them both off the road.
Well, that's what those two ladies said. We have witnesses who aren't so sure. And remember that Lynn Bernheimer's accident happened almost 6 months ago. I mean, her memory has to be hazy now.
Yeah, he's very dismissive of her and just all women.
Now, and Miss Lyons is, she's an actress.
Oh, wait, but it happened. I mean, it did happen. That's a matter of record.
Something happened, I grant you that.
What about the way the two women felt? They
Just to not. Oh yeah, we get some more. That first chick. That one was pretty tame. She survived. We're gonna get some murders here, hopefully.
Felt the same way.
I mean, as much as you can for made for TV movies.
And they both talked about the attack the same way. The way he drove, there was something so frightening about the way he drove. And they both said the same thing. They were both absolutely certain that this man was trying to kill them. Doesn't that count for anything?
Not for much, I'm afraid. We cannot investigate a feeling.
So does that mean you're just going to ignore
Can I borrow a feeling?
the whole thing?
We're not going to ignore anything, Miss Clausen. Nothing.
All right, Lieutenant. What are you going to do about it?
You used to be news writer for KTNS.
Yes.
Well, then this job here must represent a big step forward for you. Now, look, I can understand you're looking for a hot story that'll help you along in a new situation. I can understand that, but believe me, this is not it.
Is that what you think I'm trying to do?
The film? Yeah, we're getting very close to commercial time. Look at this. We're literally going into commercial time in like a matter of seconds.
Look, I don't think what she's saying is so far.
See, I was just thinking about this. I'm like, back in the day when VHS was the standard, you know, and you had to record shit off TV, movie, TV show, whatever. Like, if you were present during the recording, you would go to great lengths to edit out the commercials. You'd have to pause the recording, wait till the commercials are fucking done, and hit it again. Otherwise, you just fast forward through the commercials. But now, through the passage of time, I'm glad that these commercials were left in.
Fetched. I mean, I was there. I talked to Becky Lyons.
I'm not going to get into this with you. You know, it used to be that you people just reported the news and were content to let other people make it. So let's just keep it that way, shall we?
Oh, there he is. He got his Fiddlin hat on. Oh, and there's his Fiddlin distributor cap. Oh, he doesn't even have the cover over the engine. He's got that thing modified. Like, I owned a van. Like, there's that big thing, that covers the engine, because you access the engine from the inside of the vehicle. Yeah, he's got the cover off. This dude ain't playing. Yeah, the difference between being 7 and being 17 equals, at first, the Christmas cartoons are what makes the Christmas feel real. Then 10 years later, the Christmas commercials on the tape are what remind you. Yeah, exactly. Just like when I was a kid and they would put out the, like the Sears and the JCPenney and the Service Merchandise catalogs. And you'd go through those catalogs, and what made the toys impressive was like the sets. Like the G.I. Joe, they'd have like little rivers and mountains and shit. That's what sold the shit out of those toys. Actually, we got a commercial break here, which also is a good time for a piss break. Because I got a pee-pee. And we will be right back. I urge all of you to pee-pee. Because I'm all pee-pee. this out. Yeah, that is a new. It's something. It's good piss music, though. It's good relaxing, you know. By the way, you know, next time you're around some fucking boomer on Facebook talking shit or in person, just remind them that they're the generation who started carpeting bathrooms. They can fuck right off. Anyways, back to the Fiddlin.
We're lost! Look, I salvaged this caviar. We got these T-bones, we could light a little fire. You're never going to find us. And I got a case of Strohs.
Strohs with the pull tab. Holy shit. If you... Man, if you... That's... Yeah. Pull tab. 1979, that sounds about right.
Strohs. Still cold. We got Strohs? Would I let you down? Hey! Look! Hey! 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 Don't pay any attention to them. Maybe they'll go away. From one beer.
You've never had a case of Strohs?
Over to another.
Me neither. I've had Strohs.
Strohs.
Gentlemen, I have called you together tonight to bid you farewell. The time is 1893, and novelist and inventor H.G. Wells makes a startling announcement.
So we have Malcolm McDowell.
I am talking about traveling through time in a machine constructed for that very purpose. The first to use the machine,
We got David Warner, R.I.P.
however, is Dr. John Leslie Stevenson, better known to history as Jack the Ripper. And what was to be a voyage of discovery, in an instant, becomes a manhunt through time. My name is H.G. Wells. I came here in a time machine of my own construction. I'm pursuing Jack the Ripper, who escaped into the future in my machine. Time after time, a romantic adventure and a relentless chase
Soundtrack by Cyndi Lauper.
around the world and across the dimension of time. Time after time, rated PG. It'll be your time soon. Watch for it at a theater near you.
Now you can get Zenith's best remote control TV
Oh, that's an awesome image. That Garrett sent me with the Stroh's beer.
ever and a Zenith check for up to $50.
That's probably actually worth something. They'd be like, yeah, that's before they started supporting all them trannies.
It's Zenith Bonus Savings Days. Choose any Zenith System 3 with Computer Space Command. You get the best Zenith ever and Zenith's best way ever to control TV right from your chair. Get your dealer's best price, plus up to $50 direct from Zenith. System 3 with Computer Space Command. Save during Zenith Bonus Savings Days.
I could go for a Zenith television right now, right? Who couldn't?
We now return to Deathcar on the Freeway, starring Shelley Hack and George Hamilton.
So when
I don't think so either. I don't think Stroh's is still a thing. No, Stroh's is still around. Wait a minute. Stroh Brewing Company. They probably got bought out by Anheuser-Busch or Miller, Coors, because they own everything. I'm Wikipediaing this shit. Turnaround and decline. Yeah, they couldn't compete with Anheuser-Busch, Miller, and Coors. Acquisition. The end finally came on February 8th, 1999, when Stroh announced the 149-year-old brewer was selling its label to PBR and Miller. Yeah. John Stroh III, now company president and CEO. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Brand revival in August 2016. Pabst partnered with the brewery in Detroit's Corktown neighborhood called Brew Detroit to begin brewing batches of Stroh's Bohemian-style Pilsner, a beer derived from an original 1850s recipe. The first batch was shipped to area bars, restaurants, and liquor stores on August 22nd, and that's about it.
When are we going to have our first date, Mr. Frisch?
What about your husband?
Well, he's a flight engineer. He'll never know.
So how long you been married?
Who owns Old Style? Old Style?
Married.
3 years. And tomorrow's our anniversary. How about that?
Oh, congratulations. You're going to celebrate?
Oh, Abe Vigoda. What am I doing? I'm passing up the Vigoda scenes here.
Hey, Mr. Frisch.
What about your husband?
Well, he's a flight engineer. He'll never know.
So how long you been married?
3 years. And tomorrow's our anniversary. How about that?
Oh, congratulations. You're going to celebrate?
I'm going to
So you're going to give me a handy under the sheets or what?
meet my old man at the airport in about 45 minutes, and we're going to drive to Vegas.
Good for you.
You should see this sexy blouse I'm going to wear. If I get arrested on the freeway, you'll know why.
Stop torturing an old man. Have a good time.
I'll bring you a silver dollar.
He's the Fiddler.
Oh, God.
Oh, yep, the Fiddler. Yeah, the nurse is getting fiddled. That's right. I think this one goes down hard. Oh, there he goes already. What a dick. He can't even just... Jesus. Oh, she's got one of those late 70s Mustangs. Those things were awful. Hey, how you doing? Okay, now admittedly, she's riding a little too close to this guy. She kind of had it coming, right? Why is she honking? He's not even in the far. If he was in the far left lane, I'd be like, okay. Oh shit! She's got a fiddling coming. Yep. Yeah, because the Tarantino. Yeah, this would be his dream movie. He needs to remake this movie so he can get all the foot shots. Look at that hair helmet, man. Holy shit. Yeah. I'm kind of with the Fiddler on this one, man. Like, what? Why was she honking at him? It's like, bitch, get in the passing lane and get around his ass. Get her. Oh, shit. Oh! That was some slick car action there. Oh, shit. Here he goes. Time to get pounded. Yeah! Wait, did you see that fucking body? Wait, go back. Right here. Can I time it? Wait. There was a I swore I saw a body. There, right there. Did you see that? Like, little dummy. I'll never be able to get this right. Yeah, see, I can't. Can we, like... No. Oh, well. Oh, shit. Damn, that was some slick driving. Can you change the speed? You are right, I can change the speed. Let's do 0.5. I'm about to get fiddled. Helmet hair, protect me. Oh, shit. Right. Yeah, there's a head and there's an arm. It doesn't even match her, but whatever. That doesn't even make sense. Why would she explode? Uh-oh. Hold on. I think my mouse just took a shit. Did my mouse take a shit? There it goes. Damn, my mouse just took a shit. Hold on. I've got to do a quick battery swap here. My mouse just took a shit. Thank God I got a mouse that I can quickly do that with. All right, there we go. All right, so let's put it back to normal speed here. Oh, she survived? Oh, shit.
I want to see her.
Put that ass.
Lord, she's in terrible...
Ain't so pretty now, are you? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. She does end up croaking.
Pain.
Yeah, folks. Yeah, what do you think about that shit now? Yeah, that hair helmet wasn't enough.
Look, if she doesn't want to talk now, that's fine.
No, she wants to talk to you. She says that if you might know who did this to her, then she'll talk.
Well, I just learned the, I like having a wireless mouse. It's convenient, but the battery just it never goes out at the right time.
Talk to you for damn sure.
Thank you. It shouldn't take long.
It can't. She's burned over 60% of her body.
Sex is never going to be the same with her. She's got a little raspberry jelly on her face. That's cool. She'll survive.
Mrs.
Buddy, you posted the picture with the body. That's right.
Justin?
Yeah, I don't know if I could be with a shiny bitch, I mean, sorry, honey.
He never seen anyone drive like that.
Really? Because every time I'm on 94, I see that shit all the time.
Honey, maybe you shouldn't talk right now. Miss Clausen can come back a little later.
No. No. Because I won't be here. I want him
Somebody straighten her fucking tube there.
away.
Honey, don't talk like that. Of course you're gonna be here. If you think I'm gonna let you get away from me, you're crazy.
Angie, I've seen enough burn cases. I know ones that don't make it.
Son of a bitch!
Can't remember more.
But the van definitely had the one-way glass.
Oh, yeah. Music. Did I say about the music?
Music? What kind of music?
Late 70s. Fusion jazz.
Mrs. Custon, where was the music coming from?
The van. It was country. A fiddler. It's a crazy kind.
They have this
Nope.
big tournament with $100,000 in prizes, and it means a lot to me, but it's all settled.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, listen, I've had a chance to think about it. And you know, there was some kind of music. Some, bluegrass kind of stuff.
That is the fucking most acid, fucking methed out, angel dust sounding bluegrass I've ever heard.
I just didn't associate it with a van. I couldn't make any kind of connection. I mean, it's so weird.
Cauterized Coos? That's a fucking punk band name I've ever heard one.
Man, this is terrific. Can you hang on
Okay, it's not terrific. People are dying, Shelley.
a second?
Yeah.
Oh, and the round top door, man. We got that Three's Company Regal Beagle shit going on there.
Ray, that was Lynn Bernheimer. She heard the music.
Oh, terrific. Why did you let...
He's like, terrific, honey. You're doing such a good job.
Lieutenant Haller know? It's one for you.
Tensions in the Middle East may be nearing the breaking point, and a major tragedy at the Los Angeles International Airport is averted. Also, find out why it may not be safe for women to travel on the Southland's freeways alone. When Jeanette Clausen joins me and the rest of the KXLA News team at 6 o'clock.
Well, we stuck our neck.
Now all she has to do is interrogate every music store clerk and ask who they sold bluegrass tapes to in the last 3 to 9 years. Yeah, really, especially in in California, and it's 1979, so pretty much all the record stores are still like local mom and pop stores.
Next out this far. When did Haller say he'd call?
He said we'd call in 5.
How awful would it be if tensions in the Middle East were getting to the breaking point? So glad we've all moved past that. I know, right? God, those were crazy times, folks.
Would you not worry?
Who's worried?
Don't worry, promise.
Yeah, Gorshin needed a paycheck here. What was that one movie? What the fuck was that? Was that Hollywood Homicide? Or what the fuck was that movie called that we watched with Carrie Fisher and that fucking shit? Like, Gorshin was better in that. Still underutilized, but better.
The exclusive.
Jan, hold it. Jerry, give me KTNS on monitor 3 down here. You better take a look at this, Jan. The Fiddler.
Oh, shit, buddy. Yeah, buddy with the history here. Shelley Hack got a resume bump, and then she was in Charlie's Angels, while Kate Jackson went on to top fortune and fame with Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Grief don't boo Jesus.
So dubbed because of his habit of playing wild fiddle music in the course of his attacks, appears to choose as his victims women traveling alone on the freeway. Remember, when it happens, you'll hear it.
What the fuck? Yeah, you're right. What was that? I knew Hollywood Homicide wasn't the name of it. But, yeah, I forgot it. I'll look it up.
First on KTNS.
Was it Hollywood Cop? It was just Hollywood Cop. Hollywood Vice Squad. That was it.
Lieutenant Haller was quoted as the source on that story.
That was my story.
Call for Jan Clausen on 47. Call for Jan Clausen. Pick up 47.
Yeah, that... She just paged on a grocery store intercom. Frank Gorshin was in 12 Monkeys. Frank Gorshin also did the voice. He did, in his later years, he did a lot of good voiceover work. Specifically, he did voice work for Diablo 2. And I think I had mentioned this before, but Diablo 2 came out in the late 90s, and then they just recently remade the game a couple of years ago, and they left all of his voice work in it because it was so good.
Hello, this is Jan Clausen.
Yeah, I suppose you've seen it. I'm sorry. I didn't know, believe me. I didn't get into the studio until about 15 minutes ago. Lieutenant Harrington, he's in liaison. He owes me some favors from way back. He called the station just as a matter of routine and didn't talk to me. He talked to someone else. I'm sorry, it just goes to prove what I was telling you. It's a killer business, Jan. You're not mean enough. Oh, why should you break your heart? Let me make it up to you.
Killer business. Broads don't belong in broadcasting. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to get a tan with me? Here we go. Oh, really? We don't even get this another scene? They just cut right to it. Ambulance. Oh, it's like a montage. It's like a Fiddler montage now. There's another. Blood flows right on the Ponte. That's right. There's another one.
Can you tell me your
Ponte's taking out the trash.
name and what happened?
Trevina Man. Well, I was trying to get away from the Freeway Fiddler when he forced me off the road and caused all of this. Then that highway patrolman gives me a ticket for speeding and let the Fiddler get
Oh no, what's he making up, some plaster of Paris?
away.
I can understand your frustration, Miss Mance.
That is really thin. You need to add some more. Fucking, I don't know. You need like a binding agent there.
Thank you for talking with me. So the Fiddler got away again. And now 2 more women are dead. However, authorities are saying they may have a break in the case.
Oh, he keeps that. I was gonna say I thought his van was a lighter shade of blue, so he keeps repainting his fucking van.
Witnesses have described the by now familiar blue van
as being equipped with blue and yellow California license plates, possibly containing the letters P and E. This is Jeanette Clausen for KXLA from the scene of the
Oh, time to change plates. This guy's got it all figured out.
Freeway Fiddler's latest attack, and not at all anxious to leave the scene, horrible as it is. Because when I do, I'm going to be, like thousands of other women, in a car on Los Angeles' 491
Oh, good job. Just announce that you're going to be on the fucking highway.
miles of freeway, all alone.
Oh, hey, what is that? Is that a Datsun? Oh, he's painting his... Don't do that. That's a... Oh.
Fuck off!
I'm the spot maker. I live in your dishwasher, spotting and streaking glasses and dishes.
Getting my fluids all over you. Ooh.
Do I make you unhappy? Embarrass you? Oh no! Calgonite!
That's right, Spot Maker. Calgonite with blue cleaning crystals to wash soft water clean, rinse soft water clear. It keeps the Spot Maker out of your dishwasher.
Ooh. Am I breaking up your family?
For the cleanest, clearest dishware possible, get Calgonite. Calgonite.
Did I cause you to hit your wife? Ooh.
The end of the Spot Maker.
Alice, as long as I'm paying his dental bills, he's using a fluoride paste.
Mom, I need a gel for fresh breath.
Relax. We'll get fluoride and fresh.
I'm sorry, but if a family was actually arguing about this, I think it would be okay to murder all three of them. I think that's justifiable. Or at least burn the fucking house down.
Fresh breath with Aquafresh.
Introducing new Double Protection Aquafresh. All the cavity-fighting fluoride of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
If Aquafresh...
1979 was the beginning of the toothpaste wars.
Has fluoride and breath freshener.
We all have a new toothpaste.
New Double Protection Aquafresh fights cavities and freshens breath.
Can you feel a difference between the 19 3/4-cent Bic shaver and a Track 2? We went to the Cheeks of America to check it out.
No difference. I can't tell the difference. To me, there's absolutely no difference.
In our test, 58% found the Bic shave equal to or better than Track 2's. Yet 4 Bic shavers are an incredible 79 cents. Why
I'll take it, even though I don't shave that close anymore.
spend more? Most men we tested felt
No difference.
What about the price?
Big difference.
Fucking sucks.
When you eat a hamburger outside the restaurant, there are two things you should remember. Hot and juicy, hot and juicy. Wendy's
I was just saying, like, I was watching YouTube earlier this week, and there were I was watching, like, old commercials, and they had Taco Bell commercials from the 80s. And, you know, I know it's not just, like, rose-colored nostalgia glasses, man. Taco Bell was a lot better back then than it is now. Like, I know that's not just like, you know, that's just me talking.
Starts you out with hamburgers hot off the grill, never pre-cooked.
I need someone to acknowledge my Gorshkin screen slut from... Okay. We'll get on there. We don't want to... Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is an extra Gorshkin. I think we've got... So we got late 70s Gorshkin. We got early... Well, like mid-80s Gorshkin with Hollywood Vice Squad. He just keeps... He's kind of a reoccurring... He's kind of an antagonist on this on the plump, I would have to say. I remember being a kid. I remember just getting like Taco Bell tacos, just like soft shell tacos, and those things were like packed. You get a taco now from Taco Bell, and it's like 70% lettuce.
Or warmed over.
Hot and juicy, hot and juicy.
And like 20% watery fucking meat.
Hot
and juicy. And Wendy's super fast pickup window speeds you off in no time at all.
We will return to the television premiere of Deathcar on the Freeway.
Son of a bitch!
Wednesday, Zach's.
Oh, we're at the, well, not quite halfway. Oh, look at it. We got fucking failed sitcom commercials.
In love with a special lady. Shall we?
Okay.
But she's got eyes for Michael.
Let's dance first.
It's an all-out battle for love on The Last Resort. Then Ted Serum is making the...
Oh, look at, hey, just gave her a little prick with this.
Frankenstein monster crazy on Struck by Lightning. Both have Wednesday looking good.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Taco Bell in the 80s legit had food in it. Yeah. Then they moved to this mixture of soy-based grape nuts in place of beef. Everyone who had a friend working there in high school got the full story. I'm telling you, man, it wasn't just me. Like, you know, I try to keep my perspectives in order with regards to, like, you know, rose-colored nostalgia. Like, I try to really think back, and I'm like, you know, I was a kid back then, so my palate was not nearly as refined as it is now, but nah, man. Taco Bell was way better back then. And now here's Robert Conrad.
This flash unit's been going all night. And it's going to keep on going. Because this is no regular battery. This is alkaline. Ever-ready alkaline.
This is the fucking shit right here.
Of all leading brands, you can't buy a longer-lasting, all-purpose power.
They'll make sure your fucking mouse battery doesn't go out halfway through a fucking stream.
Than AA size, ever-ready alkaline for the typical movie camera or flash. So when you want long-lasting energy for these devices, get AA size, ever-ready alkaline. Call ever-ready alkaline regular. I dare you.
Yeah. Well, we watched. Remember that? We need to go back to doing that again. Remember we watched that? What's that one YouTube channel? I know I'm subscribed to it, but he hasn't posted a video yet. Where it was just nothing but compilations of like, you know, 1985 ABC fall lineup, and it was just all these previews of sitcoms, and like 60% of them failed, but we got to watch them. We'll have to go back to doing that.
Double jumping, double dribble, a double play that really saves the day. But the single most favorite double in the world is double good, double mint gum.
Double your pleasure with Double Mint Gum.
Oh yeah, this was kind of the beginning of the era when they had just like stupid fucking commercials for gum.
Good, double fresh, double delicious.
Oh, the single most favorite double in the world is double good, double.
Get, because they're twins. Double your pleasure. I am so very into. Oh man, yeah, we need to go back to that. And there's so much material out there, and I kind of forget. You know, that we have, because I just recently discovered something. If I don't do a live stream next week, I will do this. I kind of exchanged messages with Buddy about it, but there's something called the Chicago Party that I stumbled upon on YouTube, and it's kind of Stairway to Stardom-ish in presentation, but it's a little bit bigger budget, a little bit better production value. But we'll get to it. But I think the failed sitcom compilation is something we're definitely going to revisit, possibly next week.
There's no single gum like it.
An audience with the Pope at 10.
We now
fucking Jay got the compilation of the chick. Oh, and then Robert Conrad with his fucking batteries. Okay, Apple Watch. You know what? Apple Watch tells me it's time to stand. What Apple Watch needs to tell me is it's time to fucking piss. So we're going to be taking a piss break. That is not what I wanted. Where's the fucking... There we go. Oh. All right, we will be back. Let's do some Reason to Live. We'll be right back. I got to piss.
Freak like that, Wes. Come over here. Let's get down. That's where you get down, girl. I see why they call you afraid. Oh, yeah, you know how to move that body, don't you? Oh, I love it, girl. Uh-oh, we're coming to the pocket now. Girl, you know what we do in the pocket. In the pocket. It doesn't matter who you are, the smoking Joe or your grandma. Everybody, whether near or far. Love it in the pocket. Every boy and every girl, all across this funky world. All the nuts and even all the squirrels. Funk in the pocket. All the rich and even poor. The married single or the common law. All the people here know the score. Want it in the pocket. Even Mary's little lamb. And Moby Dick and the son of Sam. After every good and funky jam, they funk in the pocket. After everything is through, and you're done what you came to do, you can smile because you know it's true. Got it in the pocket. Listen, lame, where's your brain? You need somebody just to pull your chain. All the people love to do this thing. Funk in the pocket. You may be small, large or tall. It doesn't matter what size at all. Even presidents like to ball. They love it in the pocket. Since you heard my storyline, I hope you freaks read a Doug me rhyme. It doesn't cost you a single dime to funk in the pocket. Hey, free. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove. Hey, free. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove. Hey, free. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove. Hey, free. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove.
I'd jump his bones.
I would too, trashy Maryland teenager lady from Heavy Metal Parking Lot. All right, we're back from the piss break. One time I took some 2CB or 2CD and it talked to the squirrels in the park. That's what I'm talking about. One thing I do remember from the last time I streamed this movie was, I know Buddy was there and I think Jay was there. Remember when PDF jumped in the chat? And PDF doesn't normally jump in these live streams. But when he does, he's like a fucking typhoon. He just causes chaos. And it's amazing. Like, he's literally in the live streams for like maybe a half an hour. And he just creates fucking chaos that lasts to the end of the fucking stream. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. Yeah, and then he conks out because he drank too much. Buddy, I still remember when we were still doing AOTM and he fucking called us. And that was hilarious. I've never heard somebody that drunk before in my life. Like, I've never heard when he was literally, it sounded like he had just ascended to a different dimension through just booze. Remember, he was just randomly yelling and it sounded like it was very meta for a second there. And then it sounded like he farted or deflated or something. And then he just, yeah. It was shortly after Philip Seymour Hoffman passed away. And all we heard was, and then the phone call ended. And Buddy just said, Philip Seymour Hoffman, everybody.
Now return to Deathcar on the Freeway, starring Shelley Hack and Peter Graves.
Yeah, he is the embodiment of meta.
I'd like to ask you specifically.
Well, if you'll all please calm down. If you just give me a minute, I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you. Now, the police department, the sheriff's
We'll start off here with Ditzy Broad number 1 over here. What do you want?
department and the highway patrol have formed a special Fiddler task force. It'll be under my personal direction. And I want to give you my assurance that every effort is being made to see this.
What kind of... was that even a microphone? Hold on.
I'd like to ask you specifically.
Well, if you'll all please calm down. If you just give me a minute.
Look, he was holding like a fucking baton.
I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you. Now, the police department, the sheriff's department, and the highway patrol have formed a special Fiddler task force. It'll be
a Fiddler task force, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think those words have ever been uttered before or since then.
Under my personal direction.
Look at that mic. I want that thing. Look at the handle on that thing. Look at the unit on that mic. Holy shit, that's like a Black Mamba. And fucking Charles Rocket holding the camera over here.
And I want to give you my assurance that every effort is being made to see this man is caught and arrested and prosecuted. Do you have any real leads yet?
That's Mom's massager.
Well, we have a witness who says the Fiddler may wear a beard, may have a funny cap of some kind on his head.
Excuse me, would that witness be Tarina Mance?
No, it would not.
But Tarina Mance was a witness.
Well, there was a witness who described an earlier freeway incident in which the description of the van...
Look at this comb over going on over here. Look at that. Man, I could only dream of achieving this.
...matched that of the Fiddler's. Fortunately, she wasn't harmed, and, of course, we're looking into that now.
I kind of miss that era, right? When, like, guys with really bad receding hairlines, like, you know, like now these days, it's like, dude, just shave it off. Just go bald. Deal with it. But back then, man, it was like, no, I got something here. This means something.
Isn't it true that Tarina Mance was being attacked by the Fiddler when she was stopped by a highway patrolman who not only let the Fiddler get away, but insisted on citing her for speeding?
Well, I don't have any information on that, but if the lady was stopped for speeding, she probably was speeding. Unfortunately, we don't have enough men to be everywhere.
Meanwhile, Peter Graves is like the opposite of... he has a proceeding hairline.
At once. Now, if that's all the questions, thank you.
But why did the patrolman stop Tarina Mance instead of the van? Because he was more interested in a pretty woman alone in a sporty car?
I resent that implication, Miss Clausen. These men are out here 24 hours a day doing the best job they possibly can. Now, if you want to see this job done, you'll let me do mine, and I thank you all for your cooperation. Excuse me.
Look at this guy over here. Hold on.
Because he was more interested in a pretty woman alone in a sporty car?
I resent that implication, Miss Clausen. These men are out here 24 hours a day doing the best job they possibly can. Now, if you want to see this job done, you'll let me do mine, and I thank you all for your cooperation. Excuse me.
Look at this guy. Fucking bitch.
I'll see you guys back at the newsroom.
Jen?
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
What do you think?
Oh, no, it's Don Costello from Stairway to Stardom. Oh, God damn it. I can't get rid of this guy.
Among other things, I think that if you're going to be covering the Fiddler, you're going to need Haller. Now, take it from an old hand who's probably been around too long. Let up on him a little.
Who is the Freeway Fiddler? Well, of course, no one knows yet. But tonight, we have at least an educated guess in answer to that question from Dr. Rita Glass, Chief of Psychiatric Services at Los Angeles General Hospital.
She's too cool. She just drapes her coat, her fucking sport coat over her shoulders. Because she's a fucking badass.
And a frequent consultant in police matters. Thank you for being with us tonight, Doctor.
What can you tell us about the Fiddler?
Well, Jen, of course, I don't know any more about what the Fiddler looks like than anyone else, but what I can offer tonight is a sort of psychological profile based on what we already know about the killer. Let's take the attacks themselves. We already know that the victims are all women traveling the freeway alone. We also know...
That is don't forget the flare vest. It's a combination of things, right? Every component leads up to this, right? You can't leave one thing out.
That they were all reasonably attractive. And there is strong evidence...
Oh, really?
...evidence to suggest...
Let's say we'll call them babes.
...that in each case, the driver of the car performed some sort of maneuver, which was perceived by the killer as an act of aggression, causing the killer to say, in effect, hey, you women are just getting too big for your britches.
I'm gonna fiddle this bitch. The 70s were a time when an older plain lady would have much product in her hair to look this dowdy.
Judging from what you just said, then, what can we theorize about the Fiddler's psychological profile?
We can feel that he is a severely repressed personality, easily threatened, unsure of his masculinity.
Yeah, we call them incels now. But, the internet wasn't a thing, so those guys didn't have a support group to reinforce their beliefs. They just sat alone in a garage, repainting a van to run people off the road with.
That he may have been dominated as a child by his mother, or...
He got fucking pegged by his mom.
Or some other female authority figure.
The Daily Wire staff. Yeah, it's the fucking Matt Walsh killer.
That he is emotionally stunted, and in a very deep sense feels like a child. I would also have to guess that he has a strong death wish, a need to be hurt or killed, perhaps as a punishment for being such a bad boy. After all, he cannot attack...
He is a bad boy. He needs to be spanked.
...these women in such a way without placing himself in
Yeah, I know, yeah.
in extreme danger.
Thank you, Doctor. Drawing on the doctor's profile, then, we can make the following suggestions to women. Don't travel the freeway unless absolutely necessary, and don't travel alone. And if you do find...
You got to take the back roads. You got to take Ridge Road over to Indianapolis Boulevard. That's the better way. Don't stay off of 94. It's a shit show. Okay? All right.
...yourself on the freeway, drive defensively.
It's a lot more stop and go traffic, but I'm telling you, it's in the long run, it's better.
Particularly if there's a van in the area. Remember, the Freeway Fiddler has killed 9 women and will almost surely kill again.
Park it anywhere. What do you think?
I think he got away.
Yeah, I think he got away. But you know what? That's a lot more difficult than it really looks. But with the proper training, almost anybody can do it. That's why...
I want this jacket.
The other night I was watching on television and you were talking to the ladies about how to get away from the Fiddler, and I said, I might as well call
Yeah, that's Hal.
her and tell her to come down and see what my school's all about.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I just never saw anything like it before in my life. How long is your course?
Oh, it depends. I think with somebody like you, I'd probably put you through the anti-terrorist course, the anti-kidnapping. We'd modify it maybe a little bit to suit your specifics, and 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 hours a day, something like that.
Oh, that's not long at all.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now I have to ask my producer. But I think the thing to do is for me to take the course myself.
I think you're right.
Yeah, can we have a crew come along and film it?
Sure, why not?
Terrific.
Right.
You're on.
Okay, lady, come on.
And recognize these? You hear them almost every day. You can be king of the road in a new road rocket. One side slaves, it's the king. The legendary Bengal Tiger is known for its fierce attack. That's why we named our new 8-cylinder Renegade after it. See the new Tiger at your southern...
That's right, a 6.2-liter V8 putting out a total of a whopping 150 horsepower because it's 1979.
California dealers today.
Down my heels.
Oh, well...
Oh, son of a bitch, I just had a key on my keyboard. Did I skip ahead? Motherfucker. Wait, there's Hal Needham. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
The legendary Bengal Tiger is known for its fierce attack. That's why we named our new 8-cylinder Renegade after it. See the new Tiger at your Southern California dealers today. Or this. 5 on the floor, rack and pinion
Yeah, the bikers. Well, that's with Sid Haig. He's one of the bikers.
steering, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. That's the stuff the new Python 620 is made of. And ladies and gentlemen, I venture to say, that's the stuff the Freeway Fiddler is made of. This is Jeanette Clausen, KXLA News.
You know what? That was terrible. You know what? I agree. Broads don't belong in broadcasting. That was fucking terrible. That's right. Come on down to Solos Edelson. We got no Datsuns, Toyotas. Wait a minute. Fucking Garrett just posted this picture. I got fucking... what is even that? Is Shelley Hag actually attractive? I mean, maybe in low light. It was that era, man. Like, it was like skinny, fucking bony white chicks, right? Like, that was the thing. You know, I'm so glad that era is long. And that era lasted for a long time. That shit lasted well through the 90s. It ended with Ally McFucking Beale. I'm so glad it's over. Oh, there he's even got the 8-track ready. Are you kidding me? Yep. It was. Commercial time.
Everyone's decided how I can be my best.
Hey, number one.
You should run, do yoga, stay home, get a job, take this or that vitamin. All for my own good, of course.
Be number one.
Well, I listen, but then I decide. And for vitamins, my decision is 1 a day plus iron.
You're number one.
It's got all the iron most women need every day. 100% full potency of iron in one little yellow tablet. I know what's best for me.
Hey, number one. Fuck you!
Glamourine Rug Fresh presents a few embarrassing moments that shouldn't have happened.
What a fun evening, Rick. Goodbye.
Good night, girls. Can we please sleep on the couch?
Introduce.
Yeah, that's what you get for fucking carpeting everything, you boomers. It smells like shit.
In Glamourine Rug Fresh, sprinkle, wait a few minutes and vacuum. Rug Fresh gets rid of odors trapped in your rug. Your room and rug smell fresh and clean.
Yeah, that's what you get for carpeting over that beautiful hardwood floor. Instead of just being like, hey, maybe we should just rip up this shitty carpet and have the hardwood floors. No, we'll just invent some powder that masks the fucking piss smell of the carpet.
Glamourine Rug Fresh, because odors aren't always under your nose. Sometimes they're under your feet.
There is a company that gives you automatic one-button microwave cooking.
Yeah.
This company...
It's baking soda for 3 times the money.
Gives you AM/FM weather band plus a clock, radio, and television all in one set. This company gives you an incredibly dramatic 5-foot diagonal TV picture.
This was absolute state of the art for 1979. Holy shit, this thing had to cost like $6,000.
This company gives you portable videotape to go. Who do you think this company is? We're building our reputation on one great idea after another, after another, after another.
Automatic four-wheel drive takes the American Eagle where ordinary...
Oh, an AMC Eagle. I love those things.
Automobiles fear to tread. Watch the American Eagle's automatic four-wheel drive win a traction tug-of-war against front-wheel drive. Watch again as the American Eagle rescues an expensive import stuck in a mudslide. American Motors introduces the...
Fucking AMC. I love AMC. Everything about them. They were so fucking janky. That's why I love them.
Extraordinary new family compact that gets you where you want to go. The American Eagle. The Eagle has landed on all fours at American Motors.
Like towards the final years of AMC, I think Chrysler bought them out. But towards the final years there, they were just basically making cars with like, they were just buying out parts from other manufacturers. Like, yeah, it's got a Chevy engine with a Ford starter and a Chrysler transmission. They didn't give a shit.
We will return to the television premiere of Deathcar on the Freeway.
Turn them off! Thursday,
I want you to meet my grandchildren.
when kinfolk come to Walton's Mountain, their
Yeah, Iacocca. Like a motherfucker, man.
peaceful life is shattered. Then, on Barnaby Jones, JR uncovers an Hawaiian drug ring and his
Oh, hey, I wonder if that fucking broad that got fucking ran off the road is in there. You know, because she couldn't shut the fuck up about it.
vacation becomes a nightmare in a 2-hour Barnaby Jones following the Waltons. Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
This is CBS.
Here are some of the stories we're working on in the Channel 2 newsroom.
Hey, I remember him. Harry Porterfield.
The gay rights controversy here in Chicago is expected to flare up in City Council tomorrow as pro- and anti-gay rights members battle over a vote. The Senate has confirmed North Shore Congress...
Oh, man. What I wouldn't have given to seen that event.
Congressman Mikva as a federal appeals court judge, despite criticism of his activist record favoring gun control. And the cost of living in the Chicago area has soared by over 14% in the last 12 months. We'll have the details on the 10 o'clock news tonight.
Ooh.
Play McDonald's $1 billion diamond hunt.
We won!
Win up to thousands of...
Man, inflation? Man, who talks about that anymore? That shit never happens now.
Dollars in cash or diamonds. The hunt is on right now.
Hey, big fella.
Huh?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Fuzzy Bear.
What's with that kid? That kid's fucking hammered. Look at him.
Doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk. Well, you ought to give him some of those delicious Del Monte green beans.
Oh, that's Kaz. You hear that? Give me some green beans. This kid is drugged. Yeah, now I know it's true.
You're eating. Del Monte green beans are a special strain of Blue Lake green beans. They're the #1 green bean in the country. Now, you give that bear some Del Monte green beans, he's going to open up his mouth and ask for more.
Cut that bitch out. Never eat.
Because you sewed his mouth up, that's why.
Good things happen when
That's something I'm familiar with. Basil flavor.
you bring Del Monte home.
James Brolin joins Mike tomorrow, 3:30.
Oh, look at James Brolin. That's a greasy-looking James Brolin there. Holy shit.
We now return to Deathcar on the Freeway, starring Barbara Rush and George Hamilton.
Hit it, girl.
You think I'm ever going to learn this?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, rip it, baby. Yeah, I'm clearly seeing helmets here. And then jump cut.
You think I'm ever going to learn this?
You may, but my heart's going to kill me. No, you're doing fine. You know, remember, today's your first day. You're doing terrific.
You think?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hang on.
Well, today I learned something called the bootlegger's turnaround, sort of. Tomorrow, it's defensive evasion. Whatever that is.
Yeah, but this movie's... Yeah, 720p my ass. It's in fucking 144p.
This is Jeanette Clausen, KX.
This thing was made for like dial TV, like UHF or VHF channel 2, which never came in good.
LA News.
I was about to say, safety glasses.
Hello?
Mrs. Anthony, this is Miss Reisman at the school.
Bump it up to 180. It's okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to fuck up my bandwidth. Wait. It doesn't look any better. Wait. 720. Actually, it does look a little bit sharper. Maybe. Wait, what's okay, here's 720. Yeah, it looks a little smoother. 480. I mean, 480 was like high def back then. Let it play at 180. Well, I don't think if it's gonna fuck up. What's 144? Okay, that looks like shit. 240. Okay, yeah, slightly better. 360. Okay. 480. Yeah, the cutoff is right around 360, 480. It kind of looks the same. 720. I see a difference. And then 1080. HD, baby. All right, we'll leave it at HD.
I'm afraid Teddy's flu has come back. He's in the nurse's office right now, and his temperature is 101.
Oh, dear.
I could see a difference, though.
Thanks for calling, Mrs. Reisman. I'll come and pick him up. You know, he seemed just fine this morning. The minute you think that bug is gone, it's back again.
Well, I guess that's the way this flu is.
Will you tell Teddy I'll get there as fast as I can? Thanks.
This broad is getting fiddled. If she's not a lesbian, those look like... I don't know, man. You know? Yeah, she might be good at slipping one in, though. You know, if she's straight, she might be. They don't call her the Roto-Rooter for nothing. Oh, there he is. Once again, I'm kind of on the. You know, why are you honking at him? Just, lady, get over in the fucking passing lane and get around him. What is your problem? Why are you honking? You're asking for it now. Yeah. You done pissed off the fiddler. See, I mean, she's antagonizing him now. She's like looking over at him like, what the fuck? Yeah, Tarantino's getting them foot shots in. Oh. think this is how not to drive on the fucking freeway. That's what I'm calling it. Yep. She's done. Like her, yeah, the sock and sandal combo. She's pulling it off somehow. Oh shit! Fucking Jean-Luc Ponty's killing it. Is she stuck on his bumper? No seatbelt either. What the fuck? Oh, cops are involved. I totally don't remember how this ends. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, take dog out for a piss break. Well, this chick is stuck on this guy's bumper. Cops chasing him. I don't remember how this ends. We never do find out. Well, you do, but they never show his face. It's just like some random dipshit. Boy, I noticed those cars, suspiciously have roll cages in them, because that's normal. And then he just... I forget, this was the 70s. This was when cars just exploded randomly. That is a very maneuverable van. I will say that.
Lieutenant, he seems to be able to kill and escape at will.
Even when the police are there.
All right, one at a time, please. We are going to catch the Fiddler, I promise you that.
And then the audio just got crazy.
They're presently checking out a couple of reports in the Sunland-Tahunga area of a van answering the description of the one last used by the Fiddler.
What have you got, Lieutenant, really?
You know, I'd like to say that the public can play an important role in cases like this, especially in a
Yeah, kind of. I mean, the engine is like right there. You could literally just pat it as you're driving. Kind of mid-engined.
preventive sense.
I mean, there's no weight in the rear end of that thing.
What do you mean by that, Lieutenant?
Well, women especially can help by not making themselves candidates for the Fiddler. There might be...
Oh, victim blaming there, huh, Peter?
Interested to know that between them, the victims have accumulated 10 moving violations in the last 3 years.
Lieutenant.
And one of them, Becky Lyons, has had her license suspended on at least one occasion.
Lieutenant, are you saying that it was somehow these women's fault that they were attacked by the Fiddler?
What I'm saying is we have a situation where women must be aware of their actions.
It sounds to me as if you failed to catch the Fiddler. So
I mean, that's what they get for driving all sexy like, you know?
you've decided to shift the blame to the victims.
Oh, I don't think that's it at all, Miss Claude.
Well, sure it is. Isn't that what you're doing?
What are you saying to me, that the victims were 100% blameless in all cases? Is that what you're saying?
How can you pursue this case effectively if you feel...
I mean, in all honesty, we watched what happened, right? These chicks, like, they pull right up to the guy's bumper and they start honking at him. Now, yeah, he overreacted a bit. I'll give him that, but, I mean, you know. Misogynistic Adam West. That is a great band name. That is.
Feel this way.
Well, I can pursue
You're
it
talking
effectively.
about...
Frankly, I think the debate on this movie is far more complex than we realize. You know, on the surface, it looks simple.
10 violations in 3 years? There have been 12 victims. That's not even one violation apiece. That's nothing.
No, it's not nothing. It's something. Because 9 of those women are dead. Excuse me.
Oh, good pivot there, Graves. Nine times. Oh, shit. Did we almost get a shot of his face there? Wait, we almost got a Fiddler face there. I didn't even see that.
Of their actions.
It sounds to me as if you failed to catch the Fiddler, so you've decided to shift the blame to the victims.
Oh, I don't think that's it at all, Miss Claude.
Well, sure it is. Isn't that what you're doing?
What are you saying to me, that the victims were 100% blamed?
Okay, here we go. That's the closest thing we're getting to a Fiddler face right there. And he's, maybe? I don't know. He's driving a truck, though, like a camper. Oh, man, you know when you get out the ominous flute, it's over. Is this Mrs. Aronsberg?
Who is it?
Howard.
Telegram, ma'am.
At this hour?
Howard's my telegram.
Oh, just a minute.
You could score this movie, a movie like this, with only a PV. Yeah, with a PV Raptor and an EHX phaser. Straight to a Tascam Porta Studio. Ah, see, you put that now you're ready to answer the door.
Oh. Congratulations. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah, T60 maybe, yeah.
What's this for?
Well, I read the papers like everybody else.
Oh, thank you. I'll get a base, okay?
What was the base? right? The PV... Yeah, the T60. What was the fucking base? I just worked on one of those not too long ago. What was hilarious about the base version of the T60 was they basically were just like, hey, we'll just take the T60 and just make it larger. Like there was no... Was it the T40? Yeah, it was a T40. It was literally just the same fucking thing, but as a base. And then, like, we'll just take that giant honking bridge and we'll just make it even larger and honkier. That's a word.
Long dominant in the field, KTNS's News at 6, anchored by veteran Ray Jeffries, was nudged out of first place in the ratings for the first time this week by KXLA's Evening Newsbeat. Producer Ralph Candler attributes the show's newfound success to, quote,
You know, I will have to say, though, that, like, wasn't that was the 70s was kind of the last year Gibson was the last decade that Gibson actually tried doing something different. They've kind of just been doing the same shit ever since then.
A number of factors, but the Mail indicates that the Fiddler follow-up with Jeanette Clausen has consistently attracted a large audience. Clausen coincidentally split from hubby's bed and board 4 months ago for solo career. How sweet it is, right, Jan?
I'm sorry about the last bit. It was totally unnecessary.
Buddy's still stuck on the 70s steakhouse era. Yeah. Yeah. That's Buddy's agenda throughout this stream tonight, is the fact that back in the 70s, they used to give you toast as an option at the fucking steakhouse. I agree. That's it. We all need to take a road trip to Columbus, Ohio, to the last remaining York steakhouse in the country.
Thank you for the flowers. That was very sweet.
Well, you are the girl of the hour now, aren't you?
For now. You know.
Well, it's all very nice. But I think it's kind of risky, don't you? You're making a crusade out of this whole thing.
Have you noticed how many crimes there are committed against women these days? It's like we're trying to do more for ourselves, and there are just some men who are determined to punish us for it.
Jan, this guy's crazy.
I know that.
Don't you suppose he knows you by now? Don't you suppose he's watching?
No, he's looking for a fiddlin'.
I've thought of that.
Well, you're just his kind of girl. I mean, you're made to order.
I think he's probably lapping up the attention.
Jan, there's no telling what a maniac like this can do. And you're on the tube every night telling the whole world he's some sort of infantile creep who's not even sure he's a man. You're just asking for it, Jan.
It's part of the job.
There are other jobs.
I see.
You could be a secretary or something. That's a good job, right?
Oh, I don't think you do, Jan.
Great.
Steak toast. Tonight's the theme of tonight's stream is steak toast. Right? I kind of miss those days of those restaurants. Like, remember the dim lighting? This was the era of dimly lit restaurants.
Hey, good reporters stick their necks out all the time. You know that. It goes with the territory. And it isn't as if I weren't taking precautions. Ray, thank you for the flowers.
Nothing.
It was very sweet. I'm kind of busy right now. Trying to make this house livable.
Get the fuck out. So just Hamilton just spends the entire movie just trying and failing to get some punani from his ex-wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Just a guy with you if you drive. Don't drive alone.
I said that in my editorial.
Oh, yeah, you did. Well, then, take your own advice. Just promise me you'll take precautions, and if you need me night or day. Taking precautions, huh?
Yes.
You forgot to draw your drapes.
Read the room, leather-bound book of a man. Look at those plaster walls. Come on, she's a serious career woman, George. Lay off. Okay, here we go. This chick goes into full fucking solid gold bitch mode right here.
Jen, come over here a minute. What is this word? Which one? This one. Reprehensible.
Moisture farm. As she does. And she's getting ready to go to Tashi Station for some power converters.
Anyone ever told the writers they're supposed to be able to spell?
Yeah, I know. I think it's Harriet Nelson, but I'm not totally sure, so she's just not Dinah.
Before they can write. Have you got a moment? Yeah. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes. By the way, I suppose I should congratulate you, except I am not so sure I like the sensation of your warm breath down my heels.
Oh, well, if now is a bad time, I...
No. Well, it's obvious they haven't told you.
Told me? What?
I'm about to take a vacation for 2 weeks, and you have been mentioned as my replacement for the 6 o'clock news. I'm going to go straight to Arizona to a spa. And I'm going to find the fountain of youth.
I don't think you have that much to worry about.
Yeah, because she drinks coffee from this fucking like high school fucking ceramics class mug.
But you've got a lot to think about, haven't you?
Yes. I guess that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Go ahead.
This is the first time that I've done this. Just decided to go after something. And
that's not real hair. I don't think so either. It just kind of...
I'm finding out.
Yeah, it's just there. It's their hair.
There's a price to be paid. I could get hurt. I could get hurt very easily.
Yeah.
And on the other hand...
It's getting loud.
I may hurt...
Oh, there we go.
Other people.
Not me. You will. When you start to move ahead, you bump into other people. Sometimes it's your shins. Sometimes it's the other guys.
It gets kind of lonely.
I mean, can we be honest here? This is an awful hairstyle. Like, this is just very unattractive. There's nothing about this hairstyle that is really appealing to anyone, really. It's just awful.
Doesn't it?
So, what do you want from me?
Well, I just wondered if there was ever a time when you felt like giving it up. Or maybe just staying with a man.
Jan, what do you want from me? Encouragement?
Never mind.
No, sit down. Sit down. Jan, nobody else can tell you what to do. That has to be your choice. But I can tell you one thing. You are never, ever going to make it with anyone else until you can make it alone.
And what about you? I mean, do you have anybody else?
Do you have any idea how many dongs I've rode to get where I'm at?
That, my dear girl, is none of your business.
2 minutes, Rosemary.
Thank you.
Yeah, you think it's hard for a lady to make it in the 70s in the news business? Imagine the 50s. That's right. They literally threw shit at my head. Oh, shit. Damn. He didn't even fucking, like, there was no subtlety whatsoever. That's a T60 bridge pickup. Gee, this isn't like a back road where they could do all this shit, easily do this. They couldn't do this on the highway. All right, time for that Hal Needham defensive driving course. Here we go. Feather in that clutch. There we go. Ooh. Oh, he's getting out?
You okay?
Oh, it's Hal.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, I'm just mad I did it wrong, that's all. Because if you'd really been after me, I'd be dead.
Let me tell you what you did right, though. You used the tree to separate me from you. That's good. Came down here in the dirt where it's easy to turn. That's good. You were just a little bit nervous because I was sitting about that far from your bumper. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to meet you back at school and we'll try it all over again.
I'm with you.
I don't know. I got a hankering to like watch used cars now. Like I want to watch it after the live stream if I can stay up. Oh, there he is, creeping in the exact same van.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, Hal Needham's good in this. I like him. Oh, yeah. This was when they made the TV series out of Animal House, and it was dog shit. Oh, no, this is just a trailer for the movie. But they did make a TV show out of it. It was awful.
Holy! May I have 10,000 marbles, please?
But it was right around this time that the sitcom came out.
National Lampoon's Animal House, starring John Belushi. Re-release starts Friday.
And the only people that from the movie that were in the show was Flounder and Hoover and D-Day and Dean Wormer.
Sorry.
What do you take for a headache? Medicine, but not at
meth.
At night.
Fair aspirin, but not at night.
Tylenol, but not at night. What did you take at night? Excedrin PM.
Excedrin PM.
Excedrin PM. Many people who use different pain relievers during the day have chosen Excedrin PM at night. Now it has a new formula. Excedrin PM relieves your headache and gives extra help to relax and sleep. So whatever you take during the day, at night, try the nighttime pain reliever. Excedrin PM.
Sure.
Clean. I mean really
Hey, it's Elaine.
clean. And it holds any...
Ooh, that does it in 3 bodybuilding formulas.
That's body. On tap.
Everything's perfect, Maurice.
If you're fussy about your sour cream and onion dip,
You'll really love our latest flavor. Sour cream and onion flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips.
Ooh. We'll give you the breath of champions. Yeah, that's Elaine from Airplane.
So for a snack, with a great taste of sour cream and onion already on the chip, try sour cream and onion Doritos. They taste as good as they...
It's real good when you eat sour cream and onion, or no, better yet, when you eat Cool Ranch Doritos right before you go to bed. That's a really good idea if you want your breath to murder people the next morning.
They crunch.
We now return to Deathcar on the Freeway, starring Frank Gorshin and Shelley Hack.
Gorshin's making the moves.
How you doing, kid?
Terrific.
What do you got? Fiddler editorial?
Yep, you're gonna love it. I can't wait for you to see this.
Terrific.
When you're hot, you're hot.
That's right. Jan, listen,
I'm liking what? No, see, I'm liking this ensemble. Look at this.
You're hot.
That's right.
Look at this. He's got the sweater, and then he's got the shirt kind of opened up a little bit, and he's got the same fucking hair he's had since the 60s. Yeah, old sweaty hands Gorshin. Old moist shoulders Gorshin.
Jan, listen, let me talk to you for a minute, okay?
Yeah, what's up?
I was with the bigwigs this morning, and there's some talk about taking you off of the Fiddler follow-up.
What?
They haven't come right out and said anything directly to me, but they're hinting at it.
We're doing so well.
What's happened is that half of Detroit has withdrawn their car advertising from KXLA, and we're facing a couple of sizable lawsuits.
So let them.
And they resent your implications that they're responsible for the Fiddler.
Well, in a way they are.
And I got a call from Lieutenant Haller's office, and they've asked us to send somebody else out on the next news conference.
Does that mean I'm barred from the police?
Means you're barred from Lieutenant Haller, and he is in charge of the whole Fiddler thing.
Okay. So we send somebody else to hold the microphones. Ralph, don't take me off this. Please. Please don't take me off this.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to take you off of it.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that Frank Gorshin just emanated kind of a menthol vapor.
Not now, not yet. As far as I'm concerned, they're wrong about the whole thing, and we're right. I'm telling you all this because I want you to be aware, Jan, of everything that's going on now. And if the front office does come to me and, in fact, tell me, there's not much I can do, Jan.
Yeah. What about Rosemary? What does she say?
Rosemary feels like you, like me, but we're all in the same boat.
Oh, that fucking twat. What do you want?
All right. Okay.
Should I finish this?
Finish?
Finish.
You're not finished yet. What's taking you so long? Move on.
Yeah, clammy hands and meth. That's why he's got his hands in his pockets the whole time. Ugh.
Very nice. Hey, what time is this going to be on? I want to be sure I have my friends watch.
Tonight, right before my editorial.
I'll watch it.
Do.
Should I?
You should.
Huff.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
How about lunch?
Fucking Hamilton. See, we kept thinking that maybe Hamilton was the Fiddler because he was just always around, you know? He was the second possible Fiddler.
All right.
I think you should resign. Voluntarily. Look, it's only a matter of time before the network says you're fired. That's a black mark on your record. You probably won't get another job. Thank you.
I appreciate your coming out to see me. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me like this.
It's just a habit. I like to think it's not a bad one.
Would you like some toast with your steak, madam?
It just means too much to me. I can't just quit.
Neither can the fiddler, most likely.
You're putting yourself in physical danger for a job your employers don't even want you to do in the first place.
But I haven't done anything wrong.
It only serves Paul Masson. Paul Masson. Could you imagine the headache that shit gave you? Ugh.
Have I? Have I done anything wrong? No. Just some things that some people don't like.
Yeah, George is quite whiny in this. He's kind of like, he's like powerless, you know? It's like, dude, you're George Hamilton. It's 1979. What are you doing? You know? What are you messing around with Shelley Hack? You could be hitting Jacqueline Smith at this point, right? Come on now. Upgrade.
Well, if they want me out, they're going to have to throw me out.
Let me call Cal.
He needs a few highballs. Come on now.
I have a hunch you could have your old job back working with me if you wanted.
As a news writer?
You're a damn good one.
I'm not.
How many crates? Yeah. Fucking Orson. Holy shit.
Such a terrible reporter either. So they tell me.
Jan, face facts. Forget it, will you?
Because I want to say 79, right? He did the Paul Masson commercials, and then what was his next big job after that? He did the voice of Unicron in the Transformers movie, and he was like half dead when he did it, and it was still awesome.
Chances are you're unemployable now. Let me call Cal. You were a good team once.
What you're saying is, I can't make it without you. Is that right?
All right, let's face the facts. You've been out on your own now for 4 months. You've destroyed what little career you had.
That's really what this whole thing has been about.
Well, Paul Masson also made they also made Ian J. Brandy, right? He was probably hitting that shit.
Isn't it? I'm too nice. You're worried about me. I should get off the story for my health.
With the end scene in the Muppet movie? That's right.
Ha! You are scared to death. I might just make it on my own. Aren't you?
Yeah, they made Irk and Jerk. Yeah. Fucking Orson was he was irking and jerking, man.
No. Because I know you can't. You need me. I'm good for you. Who started you in this business anyway?
Oh, you crossed the line.
Jan, I don't like you leaving upset like this.
They have the Muppet car in the basement of the Studebaker Museum, where the driver was in the trunk so Fozzie could appear to be driving. Wow.
Once I get away from you, I won't be upset.
Ah, these broads so emotional. Yeah, Irk and Jerk, man. That's where I used to work in the liquor store, man. That was kind of in the hood. That was when I first learned about Irk and Jerk. And it got to the point where they wouldn't even ask for Irk and Jerk. They would just say Irk. And I got it. You know? What, the Seagram's Gin? The bumpy face? Yeah. Seagram's Gin and Gin and Juice. Well, it was just Seagram's Gin because the bottle is bumpy. So they call it Bumpy Face. They give me a pint of Bumpy Face. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And the first time I heard it, I'm like, what? It's Seagram's Gin.
A appearances to the contrary, the freeway carnage you have just seen was not the work of the Freeway Fiddler. In fact, all these accidents took place before we ever heard of an unbalanced, homicidal speed freak called the Freeway Fiddler.
They ask for a pint of Smirnoff. They say Smirganoff. I'm like, where did you get the extra letters from? Where did the G and the A come from?
Because without any help from the Fiddler at all, we managed to kill 50,000 Americans.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the... You're going to see it right here.
On our roads and freeways every year.
Oh, look at that. That fucking ceramics class mug. That is a look of envy. And that fucking Mr. Furley scarf going on there.
2 million Americans.
Wait a minute. Wait, do I have it here? Hold on. I used to have the video clip that I cut out, but I don't know what I did with it. It's like, let's take a trip. Let's take a trip back to 2 years ago in our magic swirl. Let's take a trip in our magic swirling ship here. Shit. Motherfuck. Media, video. Scroll down here because I know it's not too far down. You guys need to post more video clips. I love the screen sluts, but let's do some more video clips. I can't fucking find it. Oh well. I'll find it. I'll post it when I find it.
Americans have died in automobile accidents. That's almost twice the number of men killed in all the wars the United States has ever fought. Perhaps the most surprising thing about the Fiddler phenomenon is that it hasn't happened long before this. Consider that every driver has a lethal weapon placed in his hands, and then consider that he is actually encouraged through advertising and the entertainment media to use this weapon in a dangerous...
I found it.
Unbalanced, homicidal speed freak called the Freeway Fiddler. Because without any help from the Fiddler at all, we managed to kill 50,000 Americans on our roads and freeways every year.
Look at that. Oh, she's resentful right there. Look at that. She's like, I'm going to get this bitch. I'm going to fiddle this bitch. Her and her fucking handmade fucking 70s mug.
Over 2 million Americans have died in automobile accidents. That's almost twice the number of men.
With her fucking Mr. Furley rag around her bitch. Around her neck. I was reading something. As soon as I said that, I just looked over and I saw PDF's comment, fiddle this bitch. Okay. It's kind of meta to hear my voice and the voice from 2 years ago.
Dangerous and irresponsible way. And if the driver is male, he may even be persuaded that his very masculine...
Why don't you just walk? Yeah, it's only 38 miles.
Masculinity depends on how fast he can drive or how many chances he is willing to take with his life or the lives of others. Is it really necessary for the automobile manufacturers to glamorize speed and recklessness in their advertising? And to manufacture cars capable of speeds in excess of 100 miles an hour?
Oof.
Unless the industry that makes the cars and the public that buys them begin to assume some responsibility for the lethal potential of this family servant we call an automobile, the murderer known as the Freeway Fiddler may well be only the first of his kind. This is Jeanette Clausen, KX.
Or remember there was that the speedometer restriction where, like, if you remember, if you drove a car, if you ever owned a car from like the 80s and 90s and the speedometer only went up to 85, wasn't that a Carter thing? Jimmy Carter implemented that policy?
Silly news.
Oh shit. He fucking cleaned the paint off his TV. He was like, shit, I forgot it was the only TV I had. Let me tell you, man, back in the day, I had a 84 Dodge Aries. It was my first car, the K car. I had an 84 or 85 mile per hour speed limit. I went over 85 in it a few times. I mean, I couldn't tell, but I did. Oh, she got under his skin now. Was Dennis Leary? Was Jimmy Carter the whole reason for Dennis Leary's career 20 years later? Basically, yeah, good foresight there. Well, the governor was like, that would actually restrict your speed. Like, you couldn't go faster than that. But the speedometer thing, like, yeah, it said 85, but like, you know, you could go faster than 85. It just wouldn't show.
Oh, Jill, I'm so sorry. Thanks, Rosemary. Bye.
Kid.
I miss you guys.
Anything you need from me. Succulent. Call me.
Oh man, could you imagine the breath emanating off of Gorshin right now? It's fucking Stroh's and sour milk and Vicks Vapo Rub.
Yeah.
You take care now.
Yeah.
Let us hear from you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's like, give me a little something.
Yeah, I heard. I'm sorry.
Nice executive there, George.
I just couldn't play it their way, that's all.
However, that's the only commiserating you're going to get from me, because as of now, you're working with me again.
I don't understand.
I talked to Cow. He's delighted to have you back.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, Jan, you're unemployable anywhere else. I've checked.
What the fuck video did fucking Ross post?
So a piece just came off, and I believe my hair...
What the fuck? Ross just posted a video on the AOTM page. I don't even... Man, I'm not even ready for this.
Fortunately, I still have some leverage around the town. All Cal wants is a 2-minute chat with you. He just wants to make sure the ducks are in a row, that your act's together. Everything's going to be fine.
I appreciate it, but...
Jan, we're going to be a team again. You report Monday morning. Meanwhile, I thought we'd stay at your place tonight, and over the weekend, we'll move your clothes back into the house.
I don't think so.
All right, what now?
Well, actually, I have plans for tonight.
Well, can't you cancel your plans?
I don't know if I can, or if I want to.
I mean, come on, dear. We're matching here. We're coordinated. It was meant to be.
Man, you're not going to start that again, are you? I mean, you found out the hard way, haven't you? That you can't make it alone. That you need me.
What I need is some time to think.
You want time? You got it. Time's up. Come on, Cal's waiting.
Call for Jan Clausen. Call for Jan Clausen.
All right, you answer the phone. I'll go get the car.
Yeah, because they got a fucking PA system outside of the building like a car dealership.
All right, just hurry it up. Cal's waiting.
Your phone? Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
This is the Fiddler.
This is Jeanette Clausen.
Yes, who am I speaking to, please?
You don't know me. My name is Bobby Hill. We got a
Bobby Hill? Damn it, Bobby.
club called the Street Phantoms.
Yes.
Oh, we saw you talk last night on TV.
Yes?
Well, you should come down here, look around, you know. We might be able to help you.
In what way, Mr. Hill? Hello?
Right here. Want to catch the fiddler, right?
Well, I'd like to see him caught, of course. Why?
Well, then you should come down here and look around.
Are you telling me that you know who the fiddler is?
Maybe. You coming?
Like, literally, this is the best part of the movie with the biker gang.
Before I come down there, can you tell me a little more?
No, I can't because it's not me. Look, lady, it's a friend. He's pretty sure he knows who the fiddler is.
Why haven't you given this information to the police?
Because they'll just want to know why we didn't say nothing before this.
Well, why didn't you? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
So you coming down or what?
Yes.
That's the fiddler right there. Did you see that? That's the fucking fiddler right there. Close, damn it.
I am. Mr. Hill, where are you located?
You know where Roy's Muffler and Radiator Shop is. 1919 Curtis Boulevard. We're next door, 1921. Sunlit.
Fucking sharing a smoke.
Right near Tonga.
Are you going to be there for a while?
Yeah, we'll be here. You coming?
I'm on my way.
You ready? Let's go.
I'm not going with you.
What do you mean you're not going with me? Cal's waiting. What the hell's going on? What was all that about anyway? Jan, would you just stop and talk to me? Cal's waiting.
I don't want the job.
You want time to think about it? Take time.
I don't want the job now or any other time.
What the hell was that phone call anyway?
That's none of your business.
Look, I went out on a limb for you. I took a big risk. You can't just walk out on me like this.
I can do anything I want.
That's right, girl. Who is the Freeway Fiddler? Is it? Is it Frank Massey hiding behind the ferns, hiding behind the ficus? Is it fucking this guy, super Italian opera singer? Is it this fucking puppet? Is it Sinbad? I hope it's not Sinbad. Is it Crazy Larry of Crazy Larry's Waterbeds? My money's on Crazy Larry. Is it this guy from Heavy Metal Picnic? I think he's a top candidate as far as I'm concerned. Is it Connie from Studs? Nah, she's too hot. She'd be a target of the fiddler, I think. Is it Anthony Geary? Could be. Could be. Is it the Price Master? Fuck no, it's not the Price Master. He's got better shit to do. What the fuck? Is it Malibu from American Gladiators? I think he's got better things to do. Is it the two Japanese dudes from Better Off Dead? Possibly. $18,000 fiddlers. It's not Steve Harvey. Definitely. It could be Tanetta, though. It could be.
Just when everything's going along fine, many women experience aches, pains, and swelling. Once, just once, try
Is it the fucking very large wiener Harley Davidson guy? That fucking face, man.
I just would like to say that you have a very large wiener.
Pamprin. You'll never know how pleasant those 5 days may be until you try Pamprin. For women's discomforts, try Pamprin.
I'm bringing my TV to the repair shop, Madge.
Well, good. Uh-oh. Bring him your hands.
Well, this is a hair salon, bitch, so get out.
Oh, it's dishwashing. What'll I try?
Everything. And use Palmolive dishwashing liquid.
Is it Fart Barfunkel? Is he the fiddler?
You know, it softens your hands while you do the dishes. You're soaking in it.
In dishwashing liquid?
It's Palmolive.
Mild?
More than mild. Makes heaps of suds that last. And really, Palmolive softens hands while you do the dishes.
Madge, you and Palmolive, what a find!
I'd still like to think it's Gorshin. I mean, look, man. Look at that. I think it's Gorshin. I'd like to think it's Gorshin.
I didn't know we were lost.
Don't take our word for it. Take theirs. Freshness in a tampon helps me feel feminine.
Oh, it could be DeCarlo. It could always be DeCarlo.
Women are discovering Playtex deodorant tampons are a definite improvement in tampons.
Speaking of Playtex, it could be Hal. Hal could be the fiddler. I don't know. I heard a distinct lack of booty bass during the fiddle music, so I doubt it's Hal.
Tampon protection.
It's like an extra plus. They give me what I'm looking for.
Playtex deodorant.
It could be, what's this guy's name? Rick Cavassier? It could be him, right? He's got the forehead for it.
Tampons are a definite improvement in tampon protection.
I'm very satisfied. I would never switch.
Discover Playtex deodorant tampons, a definite improvement in tampon protection. Take their word for it.
Chimere. An extraordinary new fragrance, but it's something else up close. Chimere.
It could be, I think it's this guy. I think it's Edward James almost. Who we're going to be seeing soon in this movie.
We will return to the television premiere of Deathcar on the Freeway.
Saturday on Working Stiffs, someone's out to get Mike and Ernie.
Another failed sitcom, Working Stiffs, starring Michael Keaton and Jim Belushi.
Then on the Bad News Bears, Reggie falls in love.
Look, I'm not easy to live
And Corey Feldman in a Bad News Bears sitcom.
with, you know.
More trouble for Buttermaker.
And Brian Dennehy and the what's his name? Roy Fuchs.
We will return to the television premiere of Deathcar on the Freeway.
More trouble for Buttermaker. Next, it's the premiere of Big Seamus, Little Seamus, and a killer is out to nail a singer.
Oh, and we got James.
Then James Earl Jones stars in the premiere of Paris, unraveling a bizarre triangle of murder. We're looking good Saturday.
So we got, go back.
Reggie falls in love.
Look, I'm not easy to live with, you know.
More trouble for Buttermaker. Next, it's the premiere of Big Seamus, Little Seamus, and a killer is out to nail a singer. Then James Earl Jones stars in the premiere of Paris, unraveling a bizarre triangle of murder. We're looking good.
All right, so we got Working Stiffs, Bad News Bears, Big Seamus, Little Seamus, Paris. A complete list of failed sitcoms. Every one of those fucking flopped, and I want to watch them all now.
Saturday.
This is CBS.
We're lost! Look, I salvaged this caviar. We got these T-bones, we can light a little fire. You're never going to find us.
Right.
And I
Shitty
got
Stroh's
a case
commercial.
of Stroh's. Stroh's.
Chicken. And what's more, they love it.
Kentucky Fried Chicken! Kentucky Fried.
Boy, do they love it.
It's so nice.
Is that a pitcher of milk? Don't tell me that's a pitcher. That's cum.
Kentucky Fried Chicken for dinner?
Makes even better sense.
Why's that?
Because I know the Colonel serves a good meal.
Uh-huh.
A real meal. A fresh quality chicken. And what's more, they love it.
Kentucky Fried Chicken!
There is something about these old commercials. There was so much sincerity in them, you know?
Boy, do they love it.
Like it was played so incredibly straight.
It's so nice, nice to feel so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Have a pitcher of cum.
Protest against gay rights at 10.
Oh, no.
We now return to Deathcar on the Freeway, starring Shelley Hack and Robert Lyons.
Fuck off. Oh boy, we're going long on this one, man. I usually go about 2 hours, but we're definitely going over 2 hours. It's a shit parking job, Shelley. Now you missed some commercial breaks, and now she's meeting the biker gang at the mechanic junkyard / bad part of town. Born to speed. Oh wait, we got to get that. That is such a shitty fucking 70s biker tat. Can we get that? Born to speed.
Hello?
We're the Street Phantoms, man. We're tough, lady. Don't mess with us. Yeah, I want to be born to speed. Oh, wow, you're just in time for the mouse to be murdered by a trap. There's Sid Haig. And There's Sid Haig, folks, wearing a hat. There's Edward James Olmos. There's not Greg Allman.
You're Jeanette Clausen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Bobby. This here's Maury.
Hello, Maury.
I seen you on TV.
You want to take a look around? This is our shop. It's where we all get together.
It's Craig Almond.
All these cars?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's what kind of club it is. It's a car club.
No, that's Lames Taylor.
You know, we don't want to kill nobody.
Well, it's very honorable of you. Good Lord.
You know, we got a franchise. I mean, the city gave us a certificate. I mean, the cops come down here. They talk to us. They joke. I mean, they know all of us. Sometimes they come down and watch the races.
All right.
You want a soda or anything?
No. Thank you just the same.
Perhaps a milk
I'm fine.
or some toast with steak.
I'm fine.
Well, you see, we don't want to kill nobody. I mean, you can see that. But what you said on TV, you know? I mean, you shouldn't criticize things you don't know nothing about. You know what I mean?
I think so. I think
Perhaps some Parmesan.
I know what you're
White
saying.
wine?
Yes. You did say something about the Fiddler.
Yeah. See those guys like the Fiddler? He couldn't be in our club. I mean, this is a social club. I
Oh
mean,
my
you see these
God.
guys?
Just say who the fuck it is.
They're all friends of each other. They got those guys.
Yeah, man. We're a Shiraz club. That's right. That's right. Fuck those Pinot Noir motherfuckers. We ain't got time for them.
Like the Fiddler?
The Chablis guys are cool, though.
See, they keep by themselves, you know? I mean, we call them roaches.
Roaches.
Yeah. See, they keep pretty much to themselves. I mean, they don't party. They don't, they don't like, girls. Huh? It's just their ride. I mean, everything. Everything they do. It's their ride.
Yeah. That's the Moscato Madmen. Yeah. The Chardonnay Chariots.
I mean, they don't have no friends, you know? So don't say that the Fiddler could come from a club like this, because he couldn't.
I don't think I said anything like that. I'm sorry if you mistook me.
And the Merlot Marauders. Oh, the hat's off.
He used to park his ride out by the junkyard. He'd come and stand around like a kid trying to get in the game, you know?
Maury's the only one that remembers him. I mean, I don't even remember him.
John something.
What did he look like?
Hey, he looked like everybody else. He was a guy.
Well, what makes you think this John something was the Fiddler?
What he'd do a lot was he'd park his ride out by the junkyard. And he'd just sit there. He'd sit there and play music. Fiddle music.
Bluegrass, country, that kind of thing?
Yeah. I hate that garbage.
Nah, it was like late 70s fusion. You know, John McLaughlin, Jean-Luc Ponty, you know. You know what I'm talking about, right?
His ride. What kind of a ride did he have?
It's like they said, a van.
What color?
Black.
How long ago was this?
Hey, I don't know. It was a long time ago, all right? Almost a year. Look, nobody liked the guy. Talk to Eddie. He's working on his ride out back, okay? Roach used to come by every once in a while, talk to him. Eddie's got a big scar on the side of his face. He used to be a driver.
You guys, you gotta do something about that dog, man. He's got issues. I bet you if you didn't have him tied to the side of a brick fucking building, he'd be a lot nicer. You know, he just needs to be socialized a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's like Rob Zombie of varying body weights. Oh shit, you got some fucking silly putty on your fucking face there.
Eddie?
That is the worst fucking prosthetic shit.
Yeah. I'm looking for a John someone. Maury told me about him. He said he used to hang around here about a year or so ago. He drove a black van. He played a lot of country music.
Sorry,
You're the gal on TV, aren't you?
I'm Janet Clausen, yeah.
You talk a lot. Just wait here.
Yeah, give this guy an Emmy, man. This reminds me of like, we need to, that's another one we need to go back to. I need to suffer through another episode of Cop Rock. Okay, the fucking thing on his face looks different every time. Now it looks it's like he got in a food fight. Somebody threw mashed potatoes at his face. So that's the Fiddler, John Evans, 8921 Harold Street, La Crescenta, California. Those are my russets. That's the Crucifiers. This was that era, like when everybody thought biker gangs were really dangerous, right? And then like years later, they had this image of, oh no, they're just like tough guys with a heart of gold. But then now they just but now they just have the image of being dangerous meth heads. Like it's kind of come full circle.
For my headaches, I need a special pain reliever.
All you need is Bayer aspirin.
Really?
If you need more than Bayer,
You're gonna need more. If you need more than Bayer,
see your doctor. Bayer aspirin is not 80, not 90. It's 100% pure pain reliever. Bayer adds nothing because you don't need anything else. And millions use Bayer with no stomach upset. All you need is Bayer aspirin. If you need more than Bayer, see your doctor.
All I need is Bayer.
no.
Inside your carpet, there's a jungle teeming with odors. Smoke odors, pet odors, musty, dusty
Yeah, so just sprinkle fucking baking soda on it.
odors. They make their home in your carpet and fill your room with their smells.
That's why you love my carpet.
The new Rug and Room Deodorizer from the makers of Lysol products. Just sprinkle and vacuum. It gets rid of odors in the room by getting rid of odors in the rug. The whole room smells fresh.
That's why you
Doesn't smell like a raccoon pissed in here.
love my carpet.
Holiday Inn.
Welcome to our people-pleasing place.
Is that the Holiday Inn East, the Holiday Inn West, the Midtown?
The one by United Industries.
The one by the headquarters or the plant?
The headquarters.
We offer you a choice of the most popular locations.
You need 3 hands.
You're right. People-pleasing locations.
The airport.
The one by Holiday Inn North or Holiday Inn South?
Is number 1 in people-pleasing.
You son of a bitch.
It's a what? It's a
Hey, it's PJ Souls.
Holiday Inn North or Holiday Inn South?
Is number 1 in people-pleasing.
Yeah.
A what? It's a pizza-looking taco tasting pizza. A pizza. All
right.
We're coming in.
Hey, it's Shooter McGavin. We got Shooter McGavin and PJ Souls in one commercial.
We offer you a choice of the most popular locations.
You need 3 hands.
Oh, fuck off.
You need
We're coming in for good.
Wait, we need to get that.
People-pleasing locations.
The airport.
The one by Holiday Inn North or Holiday Inn.
We got to get a screenshot of fucking Shooter.
Is number 1 in people-pleasing. It's a what?
Yeah, there's PJ. Out of town this weekend, so my brain is over here. And, well, we're going longer than we normally do, to be honest with you, because as soon as this movie's over, I'm calling it. Because usually we do about 2 hours, but, you know, it's a special occasion.
It's a pizza-looking taco tasting pizza. A pizza.
All right.
Here we go.
We're coming in for good.
That was back when Pizza Hut was like the fancy pizza place. Got it. Gee, I just saw the picture. Born to Fiddle. plants could use a little water there.
Excuse me. Yes?
I'm just fondling my plants. Leave me alone.
Hello. I wonder, is there a John Evans living here? My name is Jeanette Clausen.
Oh, the girl on television. I think you've added so much to the news over there.
Oh, that's right. She's blind.
Thank you very much.
My name's Helen Shield.
Hello.
Mr. Evans could be back for his things today, but he moved out on Tuesday.
Do you know where he's gone?
No, he didn't say. My guess is he's living in his van like he did before he came here.
His
Down by the river.
van?
The Fiddler. He drove a van.
Oh, she's putting it together.
You wouldn't happen to know what his van looked like, would you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm blind as shit.
Blind 4 years now. Well, like I say, he might come around later on.
Do you think that I could look in his room?
Where are the thought bongos?
My goodness.
I'd just like to look around for just a minute.
Yes, of course. Here's the key.
The plot-thickening congos.
The room's right over there.
Did he ever play any music in his room?
Never that I heard. Of course, he was hardly ever here. He was always off in that van of his. I used to wonder why he bothered with the room at all.
Thank you very much. I'll bring this right.
Like, oh, she gave me a damn... It's not even a key.
Right back to you.
Fiddler. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, he's got sick flames on it now. Yeah, lady, it's a twist tie. I think I said last time, lady, this is a chicken bone. Oh boy, he's got a shrine of just cars. Wait, what is that, a doll? Oh, this sick bastard. And there's his TV that he accidentally painted and had to clean off because he realized he didn't have another one. A rotary phone.
Metro Division, Sergeant Greenberg.
Lieutenant Haller, please.
Miss Clausen, I owe you an apology.
I ask one thing.
No, don't you worry. The minute we have anything, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks. Friends?
Sorry, I was at this all-night bachelorette party.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, that was about the most phoned-in fucking scene there. He's like scratching. His fucking hair is all messed up. Like, he's just wearing the same shit he had on the night before.
Thanks. Friends?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Where's Abe Vigoda? Maybe he's the Fiddler. That's right, baby. Oh shit, we have the danger symbols. He's lotioning up the burn nurse? I hope so. He deserves it. Yep. Oh, there he goes. He's wiping it down. What happened to his gloves? He's got a little wipey pouch there. That's nice. That's convenient. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, there. Now he's got the gloves. Yeah, he's you know, there's a, yeah, like you said, it's a process. He's got to build up to it. Yeah, we gotta zoom in on the fucking shitty speaker. All right. Totally oblivious. Okay, now she notices. Tracking. Oh, he's toying with her. He wants her to follow him. Oh, he's coming back around. I think he just wants a good pegging. That's what I think. I think that'll settle him down. Ow! Fucking up that Z. Yeah. I like how that car was already fucked up. Like they did this scene a couple times. And they were like, they did it a few times before they got it right. that was it back there. That was the same car. Did you see that? The ones that wiped out there? And then... That's the same car there. That car was already smashed before it hit that car. Oh, there goes the hubcap or something. Oh, shit. Hit it. Yeah! Oh, that'll buff out. Yeah. Boy, she got out of that car pretty quick. Yeah, most of this will buff right out. That's really no big deal. I guess he really lived true to that flame paint job, huh? And that's the fucking end. I forgot this ending sucks. For those who gave the tiger his claws also provided wings for the dove. Fucking Hilliard Brown, shame on you. You too, Ramsey King and Associates, really? I mean, you couldn't utilize Frank Gorshin more? What the fuck? Yeah, but then you never find out who the Fiddler was, other than his name was like John Who Gives a Shit. Right? Sid Haig and Buddy Farmer. We got Hank Hooker, Tom Huff. The Fiddler. And that's it. Oh, no more Lames Taylor. Sorry. No, we're not doing Lames Taylor. All right, folks. That was a lot of fun. Let me switch over to... what happened to my... There it goes. That's not a piss break. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching tonight. This was a lot of fun. I would like to thank all of you for watching tonight. I'd like to thank Ian, Jay, Buddy, Garrett, anybody else who watches later. I'd like to thank Sinbad. I'd like to thank Sid Haig. I'd like to thank Frank Gorshin, Peter Graves, Dinah Shore, not Greg Ullman, Edward James Almost. That was a good one. Good times. Stay tuned next time. We'll be doing whatever. Maybe the Chicago Party, maybe some more failed sitcoms. The world is our oyster. Thanks for sticking around. It's late. It's almost 2 a.m. here. It's like 1:50 a.m. here for me. So see you next time. Ugh.
On a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into a someone. So I sing you to sleep after the love, and I brush back the hair from your eyes. And the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love. Sing you to sleep after the love, and I brush back the hair from your